You think I should look at the waivers?
A man can live a good life, be honorable, give to charity. But in the end, the number of people who come to his funeral is generally dependent on the weather.
What? I'm sorry, I'm not following.
The weather's changed, Rachel. I'm sorry, but it has. That's the truth. In the old days, this would have been a lot easier to fight. The public would have called you a hero. But I don't know, somewhere along the line, the press stopped being the white knight, started being the dragon. That's the way people see it. You want to know why no paper in this country, including your own, has continued covering your story?
Why don't you tell me?
Because your 48-hour news cycle dried up months ago. I mean, look at you, Rachel. You look like shit. Your kid is growing up without you.
Don't bring Timmy into this. It's not fair, okay? I'm a
Fair.
good mother. It's not
Fuck
fair.
Fair? Look, you may not want to bring your son into this, but I do. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm defending Rachel Armstrong, not a principal.
A man leaves his family to go to jail to protect a principal, and they name a holiday after him. A man leaves his children to go fight in a war, and they erect a monument to him. A woman does the same thing, and she's a monster. If we back down, what are we saying, Albert? Trust reporters as long as they're not mothers because they'll crack? The truth is, if I had known that writing this fucking story would have separated me from Timmy, then maybe I wouldn't have done it. But here we are. The story's been published, and the path has been chosen, and there's no way back. And in the end, my son will be fine. And Raymond's a great father, and Timmy's gonna be okay. But that will not be the case with my source. My source will be publicly saddled with the death of Erica Van Doren. And that, I promise you, will mean the destruction of the person we're talking about. And that, Albert, that is not fair.
Why? I mean, your source knew full well the ramifications of speaking to you.
My source didn't know what they were doing when I got the information.
Was he drunk? Was he talking in his sleep?
Hey.
We're trying to swim a
calm
fucking
down.
waterfall here, Albert. We have a responsibility to the shareholders not to go bankrupt.
If you're so worried about that, then I'll go pro bono from here on in. How about that?
Sold.